Man, your wings, I mean, you fly.
Get it, starting to get a headache. I'm so motherfucking.
What's up, Red Lounge? What's up, Red Lounge?
Johnny, no phony, I'm here to give you 16.
Feel the side, I let these suckers know. I don't believe it, I show you dark side.
All right, Miss Chris, coming to you live from the Red Lounge. Young Fetty, my boy here. Isn't he cute? I know. So, Young Fetty, tell us a little bit about how you got started in the music industry.
Pretty much like music started for me pretty much when I was a little kid. I was always banging on a desk, you know what I mean, like with some drumsticks or, you know what I mean, listening to hip hop, you know what I mean, intaking all what they were saying, all the different artists. My favorite artists was like Biggie, Tupac, Big L, Eminem. Like I feel like I got a piece of all of them in me, you know. So that's probably where hip hop started with me, you know. As far as when I was a little kid, you know what I mean. Like I was always in the music, so pretty much that's where it started, like from the youth. So
okay, that's what's up. Your stage presence is phenomenal. I definitely want to say that, and your lyrical skills are crazy. Tell us a little bit how you come up with your lyrics for your songs.
I mean, honestly, sometimes I be sitting there like I don't even know where I came up, you know, with a lot of the stuff that I put in my songs, you know. But I can tell you that it all stems from just listening to the best and really taking notes and making it my own. You know, they got a saying, steal from the best and make it your own. You know, a lot of dudes, they steal from the best and then they try to take exactly what the other person did and basically they're mimicking. Me, I try to just take a little piece from every artist, just enough to make it all one, you know, person, which is myself, you know. I think of myself as, you know, just a big combination of all the best, you know.
And describe Young Fetty in like one word.
Describe one. Hold up, wait. You said what now?
Describe yourself in like one word.
In one word, I'd have to say. I don't know. You caught me off guard with that. To be honest with you, I probably have to say humble. Humble. You know, I'm a humble dude because I've been through a lot of shit. You know what I mean, my whole life, and you know, I just been keeping my head up because I just know that at the end of all of that bullshit that I've been through, I know there's a promised land, man. And we on our way. Street Royalty Music Group, a lot of talent, and like I said, you know, we on our way. Like I said, one word, I'd have to say humble, you know, because I'm not too cocky, even though, you know, my music I'm a different person on stage with my music. But I am, you know what I mean, a humble dude, you know what I mean? Like I always give thanks to all the people that supported me and, you know, all those that, you know what I mean, never doubted me because it's very few support. It's very little support out here nowadays. So you got to appreciate what little support you get.
That's a very good word, you know, especially here at Can We Talk Radio. That's one of the things that we focus on, bringing a voice to the community and people who are really in it for the long haul. Tell us one thing that you hope to accomplish with Street Royalty Music Group and your career as a musician.
I'd have to say that I definitely look forward to us taking over the music industry first and then eventually the world, you know what I mean? Like, Street Royalty Music Group, we're more than just rap. Like, it's a movement. And right now, you know what I mean, DC is my second home. I'm a New York artist, you know what I'm saying? And right now, we deep. Like, we got Carolina and Street Royalty Music Group. We got Virginia, the whole DMV. Like I said before, New York. Eventually Colorado, you know what I mean? We even got some people out in England, you know, like right now we in the building process, but we definitely, like what you asked me, like that's the goal, like to take over the music industry and then eventually the world, and it's already happening, like it's already happening.
That's what's up. You are a deep brother, I know that for a fact. So can you give us one thing that you can pass on to younger generations who are looking up to you and who might be interested in entering the music industry?
Well, I definitely, first off, want to say you got to have dedication. You have to have dedication. You can't just say you want to do something and then you only do it every now and then. Only way people are going to take you serious is if every time they see you, all you're talking about is whatever it is that you're trying to do. And at first, it might come off like that person or whoever it is that you're trying to convince that you're serious, they might not support you right off the break, but just be persistent. And if you stick to what you're doing and be confident, that's another very important thing. You have to be confident because if you don't believe in yourself, it's very hard to get anybody else to believe in you. So, and also I want to touch back on what my man Astro said. You just got to believe it and don't let the doubters, the haters, the pessimists, you can't let none of that stop you, man. You got to believe it. You got to dream it. All you need to think about is whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's it. Focus. Now, don't get me wrong. We all got to do what we got to do as far as the life that we live right now, as far as paying bills. Do that. But it's always room if you got dedication, and that's just, I mean, that's the best advice I can give anybody at anything you're trying to do, not just music, anything, you know. So just stick to it, be persistent, be confident, and never not believe, man. Just
Your boy Young Fetty coming to you live from the Red Lounge. Your girl Miss Chris, Can We Talk Radio, bringing a voice to you, the community. Good advice, appreciate it. Let us know how we can get in contact with you real quick.
Y'all can reach me on MySpace, even though it's old now, but I still got my music on there. You don't have to leave me, you know, well, you can leave me some comments, but you can just go on there just to listen to the music, and you can, if anything, come and comment me on my Facebook, and you can Facebook me at Young Fetty, and I don't have a Twitter page right now, but right now that's what I got right now, my MySpace, or you can email me at alfredostanford@yahoo.com, and yeah, just leave me some comments, check out the music, it's all on there, and yeah.
Street Royalty Music Group, Can We Talk Radio, live from the Red Lounge. Check you. Peace. All right, your girl Miss Chris coming to you live from the Red Lounge again with Dre Face, a.k.a. Mr. Funny Man Dre, as he says, you know. Thank you so much. You are a very talented artist. I just must say that first and foremost.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So we were just talking about DC and its representation. Tell us a little bit about how Dre Face is going to be that next representation for DC.
Realistically, as far as representation for DC needs a lot more revenue to come here. And, I mean, realistically, it's like, you know, when you go to other cities, there's a lot of representatives. You go down south, you got your Lil Waynes, you got your Young Jeezys. You come up north, and you got your Jay-Z's, your Jadakiss, or whoever it is. But when you come to D.C., you know, they neglect the hip-hop artists. And I'm going to say that, the rappers, the people that come up here and they rap. And it is tough because, and I'm gonna put it out there, everybody sounds the same. I'm not going to sign somebody that sounds the same. But when you come to D.C., my name is Dre Face. And I don't have nothing to do with that. Realistically, what I want to do is I want to promote real live music. You understand what I'm saying? And I would love for, you know, the other cities as far as San Francisco, Europe, Asia. I don't care if you don't speak my language. Guess what, though? It's a translator somewhere that can say, you know what? He just said some real slick beep. However, what I'm trying to do is represent for D.C. We got to bring revenue to D.C. for our schools, for our communities. We got to bring, you know, we just got to grow. We got hospitals closing. How are we the capital of the whole United States and we got hospitals closing? I'm from D.C. Southeast community, probably about 9 rooms that's open. I grew up in Southeast D.C. It's extremely sad.
So what is the one thing about Dre Face that makes you different from other hip-hop artists here in the DMV?
None of this is for me. None of this.
Elaborate on that.
There are schools, there are communities, there are families, there are children that are our future that I'm trying to represent right now. You understand? And what I mean by that is this. We have to have a voice. I'm willing to take the responsibility of the voice. We've had artists come from D.C. and the only thing they do is they take advantage of the hype. You know what? Hype is easy. That's real easy. You want hype? I can do this all day. That's hype. But I want somebody to represent and bring revenue to the city so we can use it to our advantage.
Okay, that's what's up. That's definitely something that Can We Talk Radio, we definitely represent that as well. So for that, I appreciate you as a hip-hop artist because that's something that we need. Hip-hop has a strong voice, and it always has a strong voice, even from its roots in New York City. We're bringing it here to D.C., and we're going to revolutionize that, starting with Can We Talk Radio and Dre Face here. And that's right. So, Dre, tell us how we can get in contact with you.
Easily. I'm on Facebook. I have a fan page on Facebook. It's under Funny Man Dre. Funny Man being one word, Dre being the next word. You can look me up on Facebook right there. I'm also on YouTube. Type in Dre Face. D-R-E. What's that little sign at the top? The little hyphen. Yeah, D-R-E-F-A-C-E. Guarantee I'm the first one to come up. I'm also on Reverb Nation. And guess what? I'm real transparent, like the word they like to use again. If you look on Facebook and I'll befriend you, my number on there. I don't care who called me. It doesn't much just matter. I'm not scared of nobody. Only thing I'm scared of is failure, and DC cannot fail. That's where I grew up at.
That's what's up. You heard it first right here. Your girl, Miss Chris, coming to you live from the Red Lounge